Hey guys, it's Huff. I am back again. This is going to be the update for my Project Pan Lip Edition. There have been some changes in this one. I started out with 16 items because it's 2016, but 4 items have since been removed from the project. They are the 4 oldest products. This one's here. The main reason for that is I'm pretty sure it was this one, the L'Oreal, that I used. And it did not sit very well on my lips, and it kind of ended up smelling like I hadn't noticed it before, which is the only reason I kept them, is because I thought they smelled okay. So I went back and I checked these ones, and I decided that I was going to take them out. So I've actually only got 12 in the project now. What I'll probably do is, because this is supposed to be like a year-long project, is if I get down to the point where I really don't have enough to choose from or whatever, I might add other ones in later on, but I'm not going to at this stage. I'm just going to stick with the 12 that I've got. So 4 of the lipsticks out, which are the L'Oreal Invincible Kiss Proof in 300, the Forever Metallics Metal Mauve from Maybelline, the Maybelline Wet Shine Fusion in Rose and Shine, and the Revlon Colour Stay in Mauve. So those 4, they're in my empties video, which will either be up before this or after this, I can't remember. I filmed them in the wrong order, but whatever. Okay, so the rest of the stuff that we have. I have my little cardi thing here. So the first thing is the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. I don't use this every day. Sometimes I just kind of forget that I'm supposed to be using it. But I have made a bit of progress in the last month. So that line up there was where I was when I started, and that's where I am now. It's going slower than I thought it was going to, but that's fine because, you know, it's a nice product. And I have the 3 LA Colors lip liners. I have used all of these at least once. I tend to line my lips and then fill my lips in. Like today I'm using this lighter one. None of these have a name, so I can't tell you what colour they are. They don't even have a number to differentiate them. They're all just different lip liners. Yeah, so usually I just line the whole of my lips and fill them in, so, you know, you use a little bit. So those are these 3 here, and you can see that the progress on all of them is around about the same. Then I have the satin lip liner in, it's like nude or something. I've obviously covered it up. Can't remember what colour it is. I have used this. So that is up there. That's where it was when it started, and that's where it is now. So a little tiny bit of progress. Then we have the 2 Chi Chi lip glosses. I have used these several times each, but there's no visible progress at this stage. We have the Black Dahlia from OCC. I've used this, I think, only once, so there's not going to be any noticeable difference in this, and you don't really need a lot, so it will last a while. I have not used the Bessem sampler lipsticks at all, so no progress on that. Then we have the Chubby Stick in Guava from Designer Brands. I have used this, I think, once. But there was no noticeable difference in the progress on it, and the same with the Neon Orange, which is actually what I'm wearing today with this Chi Chi over the top of it. there's no noticeable difference in this one, even though I have worn it a couple of times. This is very much a stay-on lipstick, like it doesn't budge. I wore one day, I actually wore the Chubby Stick, and then I put this in the centre, and the Chubby Stick wore off, and this was still in the centre of my lip, which was really weird look, but it stays on pretty good. But the one I've been focusing on, which has actually taken me by surprise because I didn't think I was going to like it that much. I would not use this on my cheeks because it actually stays where you put it. Is the Lacquer & Co. Cheeky Lip. I've used this as lipstick quite a few times. It's a fairly muted colour. It is affected by whatever I put underneath it, but I'm fine with that because, you know, not necessarily my favourite colour. But I have made, I mean, there wasn't a lot to start with, but that line there is actually where I started, and that is where I am now. So I've made, you know, a reasonable amount of progress when you consider how fat that end is. But as I said, there's not a lot of it to start with anyway, but that has been the one that I've used the most, generally speaking. So that is everything that I have in my Project Pan Lip Edition. I will be back in approximately a month to update it again. If you want to subscribe, click down below and then you can see all of my videos. Leave me a thumbs up if you like Project Pan, Project Use It Up type videos, and leave me a comment down below. I try to respond to all comments, and I'll see you in my next video. See ya!